What if everything you think you know about airport lounge access is about to quietly change in 2026? And most travelers won't even realize it until they're standing outside a glass door watching others sip champagne inside. Because here's the truth, nobody is saying out loud yet. The airport lounge world is shifting under our feet, slowly, silently, and not always in your favor. And I learned this the hard way last winter when a frequent flyer friend of mine, a guy who's flown more miles than most people drive in a lifetime, was suddenly denied lounge entry despite holding a premium credit card he'd paid for religiously for years. And that moment right there, that awkward pause at the scanner, that confused look, that's when it hit me. Something big is happening, and as we approach 2026, airport lounges are no longer just quiet rooms with free snacks and Wi-Fi. They're becoming strategic battlegrounds where airlines, banks, and even airports themselves are rewriting the rules in ways that reward a very specific type of traveler, while quietly locking out everyone else. And the wild part is that many of the new benefits sound incredible on paper. Priority wellness suites, sleep pods, private security lanes that bypass the terminal chaos, locally curated dining that actually tastes good, real good. But hidden beneath those glossy perks are new restrictions, tighter eligibility rules, dynamic access limits, and data-driven entry systems that decide in real time whether you're worthy of getting in. And no, that's not exaggeration. Some lounges are already testing AI-based crowd control that quietly blocks access during peak hours, even if you technically qualify, and most people won't understand why they're suddenly being told not at this time, which feels polite, but stings hard. And this revolution isn't just about airlines anymore. It's about partnerships, unexpected ones. Luxury hotels teaming up with credit card networks, tech companies integrating biometric access, even rideshare status levels influencing lounge eligibility. Sounds crazy, but it's happening, and here's where it gets really interesting. Traditional airline status, the thing travelers chased for decades, is slowly losing its dominance, replaced by spend-based ecosystems where how you pay matters more than how often you fly. Meaning someone who rarely boards a plane but spends strategically through the right card partnerships could have smoother lounge access than a road warrior business traveler. And that creates a silent divide in airports. To travelers, same flight, same gate, completely different experiences. One stressed and searching for a seat near an outlet, the other relaxing behind frosted glass with noise canceled out. And the industry calls this access optimization. But let's be honest, it's selective comfort. And the selective part is only getting sharper as 2026 approaches. Lounges are being redesigned, smaller but smarter. Fewer seats, more exclusivity, because overcrowding hurt the brand. And airlines learned that denying access quietly is better than letting everyone in loudly. And credit card companies, they're not innocent either. Many are rolling out tiered lounge privileges without making it obvious. Fine print that says unlimited access until it doesn't, until you've hit an invisible threshold, or until the lounge is at capacity, which can suddenly mean anything. And here's something almost nobody talks about. Some airports are experimenting with destination-based lounge access, meaning your final city, not your status, determines whether you're allowed in. Flying to a high-yield business hub, welcome inside. Leisure destination during peak season, maybe not. And travelers won't find this explained clearly anywhere. Not on websites, not at the counter. It'll just feel like bad luck. But it isn't. It's policy, quietly enforced. And then there's the rise of what insiders are calling micro-lounges, smaller spaces scattered across terminals offering hyper-specific benefits. Express showers only, work-only zones, recovery rooms for long-haul flyers. Access granted for 30 minutes instead of hours, timed comfort, which sounds efficient but also means your sense of airport freedom is being sliced into scheduled fragments. And while influencers will hype this as innovation, the reality is that it trains travelers to accept less space, less time, less flexibility, as long as it feels premium. And let's talk about credit cards for a second, because this is where many viewers could either win big or lose quietly in 2026. Several major issuers are restructuring lounge partnerships, not by removing benefits outright, but by reshaping how and when you can use them. Guest access becomes limited or paid. Visit caps reset unpredictably. And some lounges won't count as partner lounges anymore. even though they look the same. Same logo, same door, different rules. And unless you read updates buried in account notifications, you'd never know until it's too late. And here's the twist that caught even seasoned travelers off guard. Some of the best new lounge access paths aren't advertised at all. They're triggered by behavior patterns, spending consistency, travel, timing, loyalty stacking, not loyalty alone, meaning the system's watching, learning, deciding, and that's uncomfortable for some people, but powerful for those who understand how to move within it. And that's what makes this moment so critical. Because airport lounges in 2026 won't just be perks. They'll be signals of status, of value, of data worth. And if you're not intentional, you'll feel the shift without understanding it. Like something you used to have just slipped away. And the most frustrating part, you'll hear people say, lounges aren't worth it anymore, when the truth is, they are just not for everyone. Not automatically, not passively, and definitely not the way they used to be. And that's why this matters for travelers watching right now, because whether you fly twice a year or twice a month, the decisions you make today, which cards you hold, how you stack partnerships when you fly, even which airports you connect through, will determine whether 2026 feels smoother or more stressful than ever. And the biggest mistake travelers will make is assuming access is guaranteed just because it used to be. Because in this new lounge revolution, access is earned quietly, restricted silently, and lost without warning, unless you know how the game is changing. And that's the real hidden benefit here. Not the free food, not the leather chairs, but understanding the system before it understands you. Because once those doors slide shut, they don't explain why. And by then, it's already too late.